Hello, ladies and degenerates. Welcome to another video. This is gonna be something a little bit different compared to what I'm used to. So, I'm just frustrated, man. I don't know. If you guys couldn't tell, I haven't posted in like 3 weeks, and there's a reason behind that. I just got back from the Knoxville Nationals yesterday. Um, I honestly, man. Apologies for the delay in uploads. Just things are very just stressful at the moment. I got a lot of things going on personally. Um, I've been struggling with a couple of things, but we're slowly starting to get the kinks out of everything. Yeah. So, um, first off, I just want to thank you guys for everything this year so far. Um, Obviously things aren't the way that they're supposed to be. Things are not like last year. I've been traveling a lot more than last year. A lot of things are changing for myself, professionally and personally, and it's happening so fast. Like the things are changing so rapidly, it's not even funny. Um, yeah, so let's just say your boy's making his way up the ranks very, very quickly. It's a little bit nuts. Let me tell you, man. Like shit. I'm not gonna get into those details. I'm gonna keep that out of the public eye. Um, but yeah, it's it's been cool. It's been a very topsy turvy year, I will say. It seems like when we were on a streak of good things going, and then when the bad is coming around, it's pretty bad. That's normally how it goes, though. You'll have that. So I wish things were a little bit different. Obviously, I wish I could post more and all that and all that. But whenever I just get back home, I drive 6, 7 hours, hell up to 10 hours, going to places. Um, Hell, I'll be driving 10 hours here next week, going to work. So, yeah, I try to give myself a little bit of relaxation. I think I'm at a point now where I'm just a little bit a little bit, burnt, a little bit burnt out of everything, and I'm also just frustrated with NASCAR and just the way things are going this year. Sure, Byron won Iowa. That was great. That was really cool to see. But yeah, I'm just frustrated with what the sport and the sanctioning body has been going through and what they're doing, because the solutions to everything are right in front of their face, and they just don't. They're not going to change it. They don't want to do anything, um, and they're just doubling down on everything, and it's frustrating to watch. Like, I'm not even excited to watch anything anymore, and it just feels like I've been making these videos just for the content purpose, and I've kind of lost the plot, where it's just like I'm making content for the sake of making content, not just because I want to do it. And I feel like I'm not the only YouTuber in the motorsport world, NASCAR in particular, that has kind of gone through that. Some are being more transparent than others, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, in a way, it kind of feels like it just doesn't feel the same. Like, a couple years ago, it felt amazing to make videos. I loved it. I absolutely loved making videos, and I was so hyped and motivated to just make it, you know? And, now I got a job in motorsports for a living, and it just feels like this is a thing of the past, and I hate that. I really would love to make this my number one priority, but it doesn't feel the same anymore. It doesn't have that. I don't have that niche anymore. I don't have that motivation, and it sucks. It really sucks to say that, because for 13 years, well, this year will be 14. No, wait, no, I'm an idiot. Okay, so sorry. This year will be 11 years. October 14th will be 11 years I've been doing YouTube and making YouTube videos and all that stuff. Um, I don't know, man. It's just the projects I want to do, I never have time to finish. That's also a problem. I don't have a lot of time in my hands, you know, because I'm traveling to Michigan, Ohio, the Carolinas, Florida, Kansas, Oklahoma, Iowa, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Illinois. What other states have I been to this year? I think that's about it. Well, I went to Virginia this year too, and I'm going to Vegas in October. You know, so there's a lot of things that are happening in my personal life, and this is all work related. You know, I'm gone for 3 or 4 days at a time, and you know all these times where I'm gone for like 3, 4, maybe even a week at a time, 3 or 4 days to a week at a time. I could be making YouTube videos and just grinding away again like I used to, but it just things change, man. You know, things have absolutely changed for the better, I feel, but at the same time it's kind of like a rocky road where it's like, yeah, this happened, but this has to kind of go away a little bit in a way. Like for example, you know, like with this whole YouTube video stuff, right? Did it for years, did it for quite a long time because I actually wanted to make it in motorsports in some form of fashion. And then I finally make it, but it's not in the way that I dreamed of. In a way, it's something that's very different, and it takes a lot of time. And that's just truly how I feel about all this, man. It's I feel burnt out for some. I mean, I don't even really make videos anymore. Really, I get in the middle of a project, then I stop, you know, and then it just ceases to exist. Um, like I literally said that I was gonna do Idiots Play Roast Talk episode 5, you know, quite a while back, and I haven't even touched the project in like a month, you know, and I've been trying to just work on things and make stuff, but things in my personal life just get in the way again. You know, if I streamed, that would be fantastic. That would kind of solve a lot of the problems that I'm having, because just making content, you know, just like streaming and all that takes away like half of my problems. You know, I don't have an editor. I edit all my stuff myself. Yeah, I make all these projects by myself. It's very difficult. You know, like I said, I'm repeating myself. Because like I said, I don't have a lot of time on my hands and all that good stuff. So, apologies for the messy room as well. I just got back from the Nationals. Slept last night. Things got a little bit wacky. So, yeah. But like I said, back to what I was talking about earlier about how I'm frustrated with NASCAR and all their BS. I work in TV. For those who are watching this video who really don't know what I do, I work in TV. In motorsports in particular. I'm not going to say exactly what I work, who I work for. I'm not going to say any of that for reasons. But TV has a say in a lot of things. I've heard meetings and stuff like that behind closed doors. Yeah, it's... There's a lot that goes on that you don't really see. Look at me. I'm drained. Like, bald. What in the... What is that? Okay, I thought there was a bump. But I look like a disheveled human being. My forehead's gotten bigger this year. Like, this is how bad it's getting, dude. I'm only 22. I'm gonna be bald or fully silver fox moment by the time I'm like 30. It's wild. But no, yeah, things have just been different with the YouTube videos and all that. It's been different. I don't know why. It just feels weird. Like it feels like there's no more character. You know, it feels manufactured. And I don't want it to be manufactured, man. I want to make something and be passionate about it and enjoy it again. You know, I don't want to feel forced to, you know, upload this stuff. I really don't. But you know, that's kind of where I'm at, man. You know, and that's just how I feel. And I feel like you guys deserve to know. And you guys do deserve to know to an extent what's been going on in my personal life. It's just, things have been crazy this year. This year has been, I've had a lot of highs and a lot of low lows so far this year. And I just can't thank everybody enough around me for helping me get through this stuff that's been going on. I'll probably say more detail in that later down the road. Not right now, obviously, but yeah. Appreciate all of you. Getting closer to 1,200 subs. Nice. Let's go. Yeah. Obviously, the numbers are going to be down this year because of the lack of uploading. I get it. It's not necessarily really self-inflicted. It's just more of circumstance than anything. And I'm going to try to just not stress myself out as much and be as hard on myself as I normally am. For the people who know me personally, you guys know, like, I beat the shit out of myself all the time. Not physically. Not physically. No. Like no bruises. Okay, I don't beat myself. That's weird, right? I don't do that, and I don't condone that either. But no, I'm very hard on myself a lot. I put a lot of pressure on myself to perform professionally. It's really bad sometimes. I've kind of put myself in some bad spots this year, especially recently. And I'm finding out more about myself than I have in the past. So, yeah. It's a little bit of a interesting crossroads moment as well, with a lot of things that are going on. So, yeah. But that's really about it, man. This isn't going to be edited at all. There's not going to be any cuts. I'm just going to upload it raw footage. So, yeah, thank you guys for everything. Despite, you know, all the shit that's kind of happened. There was a couple things that happened this year on the YouTube side that really kind of just turned me off of everything. Mainly just people being idiots in the comments and all that. Just being dumb. You know, people not understanding jokes and all that stuff. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm not gonna let that stop me. It was kind of just deflating, just seeing that stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll move forward. And, yeah. So, once again, I appreciate every single one of you. We'll be back. We'll be back. I promise. I promise you that. We're coming back. It's going to happen. Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. And, yeah, that's about it. Take care of yourself, stay positive, and have a good one, folks. Peace.